If Zac Gallen doesn't excite you at all, let me change your mind. Is he Max Scherzer or something? No. Does he throw 99? No. But let's go through his portfolio, so to speak, really quick. 6'2", 200-ish, good athlete, average control and command of 5 pitches. It's a 92 to 95 mile an hour fastball. I believe he averages between 93 and 94. Average arm side run, commands the fastball to both sides of the plate really, really well. Occasionally, the run on his fastball takes the ball off the plate inside, but gets swings and misses. Cutter 89 to 91, he commands very well. It's a borderline slider, good vertical break to go with the cutting action. That changeup is average in the mid 80s. It's always a weapon for him to some extent because he has very consistent feel for it. It's a knuckle curveball that flashes above average, but took a step back in 2021 from where he had it in 2019 and 2020, and a true slider that differs from the cutter by 3 to 5 miles an hour and with more depth and shape. It's legit 5 pitches. He was a 1.6, 1.5, and 1.5 F-WAR guy over his 3 seasons in the major leagues. That began in 2019 with 2 teams, Miami and Arizona. The shortened season in 2020 was shaping up to be his best. And then he was a 1.5 win pitcher again last year in 23 starts. Now, he's made 15, 12, and 23 starts. So, certainly not a guy you're like, yeah, and he can give you 200 innings. We don't know that. He's only got 120 innings at the big league level. The home run ball, as one can imagine, pitching in that division and in that home park, that's been a problem for him. It's been a problem for Gallen, but he's been consistently league average, probably slightly better overall, based on his runs allowed metrics, such as xFIP, 415, 362, 396. In his 3 major league seasons, he's been devastating versus right-handed batters in terms of average and OBP, but his fastball looked like a floating pineapple a little too often, and in that ballpark, even the pineapple flies 400 plus feet. He's been very respectable against lefties, too, because they haven't been able to lift the ball as much. That is the work of that changeup. 72% of his changeups were to left-handers in 2021. He's under club control for 4 more years. Zac Gallen has 4 years of club control, not arbitration eligible until after 2022, which means he'll make under $1 million this coming season. He's 26 years old, will not be 27 until August. There is still another gear in here for a club to dig for. He's not quite the caliber of pitch maker of the Cincy or Oakland bunch, especially Montas and Castillo, but he's not all that far off, and his career 27.6 strikeout rate backs that up pretty firmly. He'd likely flourish in Seattle. It's fly ball stuff, which may help unlock the rest of his upside. Again, 4 years of control makes him pretty pricey, but if Arizona isn't going to try and compete, they should at least try to take advantage of Gallen's value. I could see him being kind of a sneaky prize of a pitching trade market this winter if he were to be placed on it. He did hit the IL 3 times last year. One was a freak arm fracture. The other was a hamstring strain. The only potential blemish to be concerned with was a bout of elbow soreness, but he did return and was very solid as usual in 80 second half innings. He would be a great addition for Seattle. A great number 4, an average number 3, and he's just 26 with the upside. He could erase the number 4 status altogether. Terrific consolation to a Montas or Castillo type. I would be ecstatic if Seattle traded for Zac Gallen. 1, because I like the player. I like the value. And 2, because Jerry Dipoto isn't trading Noelvi Marte for Zac Gallen. He's not trading him. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.